Hi, my name is Alina. I am 25 years old. I live in a small town. This is my story. It is not a happy story. But it is real. And it is mine. When I was 19 years old, my life changed forever. One day, my mother came to me. She was holding tea in her hands. She sat next to me on the old couch. She smiled and said, "Alina, we have found a good man for you. He is rich. He has a business. He wants to marry you." I was shocked. I said, "I don't want to get married now. I want to study. I want to work." My father entered the room. His face was serious. He said, "This is not a choice. You will marry him. It is decided." I cried that night. My sister hugged me and said, "Be strong. You can handle it." 1 month later, I wore a white dress. People danced and smiled. But my heart was empty. I married Reza. He was 10 years older than me. He didn't smile. He didn't talk to me much. He just looked at me like I was a thing he bought. At first, he was quiet. He came home late. He ate alone. He didn't ask about me. He never asked if I was happy. One time I asked, "Can I visit my parents?" He said, "No. Stay here. You are my wife now." Then, slowly, things became worse. He started to shout. He got angry over small things. If the food was cold, he shouted. If I looked tired, he shouted. And one day, he slapped me. I couldn't believe it. I touched my face. It burned. My heart broke. I called my mother. She said, "Don't make problems. Be patient. It will get better." But it didn't get better. He hit me again. And again. I learned to stay quiet. I learned to move fast. I learned how to hide my tears. After 1 year, I got pregnant. I was scared but also a little happy. I thought, maybe he will change. Maybe he will love our baby. For the first few weeks, I was careful. I ate healthy food. I walked slowly. I talked to the baby inside me. I said, "I will protect you. I promise." One night, Reza came home angry. He had lost money in business. He threw his keys. He pushed the table. I said, "Please, calm down." He shouted, "This is your fault. You are bad luck." And then he hit me. He hit my back, my stomach. I fell. I cried. Blood came. I went to the hospital. I couldn't feel my baby. The doctor came and said, "I'm sorry. There is no heartbeat." I screamed. I held my belly and screamed. I lost my baby. After that day, I changed. Something inside me died. I didn't smile anymore. I didn't speak much. I stopped hoping. Reza was angry. "You killed the baby," he said. "You are useless." Months passed. I went to doctors. I wanted to try again. They said, "Your womb is damaged. It is hard now." Reza shouted, "You are not a real woman." I wanted to run. I wanted to leave. I said, "I want a divorce." He laughed. "You are mine. You cannot leave. No one will believe you." I talked to my parents. They said, "Try more." Don't break your home. I went to court. Reza lied. He said I had mental problems. The judge said, go back. Work on your marriage. I cried every night. I planned escape. I saved money secretly. I hid coins in my books. I talked to a woman at the clinic. She said, when you are ready, come to me. One night, Reza left for a trip. I packed fast. I ran. I met the woman. She helped me take a bus. I went to another city. Now, I live in a small room. I work in a sewing shop. I don't have much. But I have peace. I can sleep without fear. At night, I cook small meals. I listen to the radio. I read books. I study English. I want to speak better, to tell my story to the world. I still go to doctors. Maybe one day, I will be a mother. Maybe not. But I am alive. I am free. One day, I want to help other women. I want to start a small place, a safe place, for women like me. A place where they can cry, speak, and heal. I know I am not alone. Many women suffer. But I believe we can be strong. One evening, I was walking home from work. It was cold, and the sky was gray. I saw a woman sitting on the sidewalk. She was crying. She had bruises on her face. I sat beside her and gave her my scarf. She told me her name was Neda. Her husband was like Reza. I took her to my small room. I gave her tea. She cried and said, I have no place to go. I said, you can stay with me. Just for now. You are safe. We became friends. We both worked at the sewing shop. We talked about starting something bigger, a support group for women like us. We put small notes in women's bathrooms. We wrote, if you need help, come to this address. You are not alone. One woman came. Then another. Soon we were 6, then 10. We shared food, stories, and hope. We collected money together. We rented a bigger room. We called it the Yellow Room, because the walls were painted yellow like sunlight. Women came there to heal. Some brought children. Some were silent. But little by little, they smiled again. We helped women see doctors. We helped them learn to read. We taught each other how to live without fear. One day, a reporter came. She heard about our yellow room. She listened to my story. It was hard to speak, but I did. Later, our story was in the newspaper. People read it. Some sent money. Some sent clothes. Some sent letters saying, thank you. You are brave. Reza saw it too. He found me. He came to the yellow room. He shouted at the door. He said I was his wife. He said I must come home. But this time, I was not alone. The women stood beside me. Neda called the police. Reza was taken away. Later, I went to court again. This time, I had support. I had proof. I had a voice. I got the divorce. Months passed. The yellow room grew. We painted the walls again. We added more chairs, more shelves. We started classes. Sewing. Reading. Cooking. Some women made beautiful clothes. We sold them in markets. One day, I received an email. It was from a women's organization in the city. They wanted to give us a grant. We were happy. We could help more people. We started visiting villages. We spoke to women. We listened. Some cried. Some hugged us. Many joined us. I also went to therapy. I spoke about my past. I cried a lot. But every tear was a step forward. Then, something new happened. A man came to fix the yellow room's windows. His name was Amir. He was quiet, polite. He listened. He helped the children play. He came back again. And again. One day, he brought books for the women. I was scared at first. I didn't trust men. But Amir was kind. He never asked questions. He never pushed. After 6 months, he asked, "Can I take you for coffee?" I said yes. We talked about life. About pain. About dreams. It was slow. It was gentle. It was new. Now, every morning, I open the door to the yellow room. I smell tea. I hear children laugh. I see women smiling. I remember who I was. And I thank the girl who ran away. I am Alina. I am strong. And my story goes on.